1 Honeycrisp apple, 1 cup diced red onion, half a cup dried cranberries, half a cup sunflower seeds, and we have our broccoli florets at the bottom. Move this to the side. All right, I've got some Greek yogurt here, and I'm gonna grab 3/4 of a cup of this. I'm just gonna eyeball that. Now I'm gonna add in 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Alrighty, I'm adding in 2 tablespoons of milk. I'm using whole milk. And I am just going to add in half of a cup of sugar. You could also use honey. If you use honey, use 1/4 of a cup because it is a little sweeter. Alrighty, I'm gonna put a little bit of salt and pepper in here for flavor. And my salt there. Perfect. All right, we're gonna get this all mixed up. Alrighty, we've got this all mixed up, and now I am bringing back in my ingredients here. Just gonna set my whisk to the side, and it's time to pour this beautiful dressing all over. Gorgeous. Alrighty, now we're gonna give this a nice toss. Get everything mixed in and incorporated. So this is something I love to make for summer. I think the apples are really great complement with the broccoli. We've got that sweet dressing on top. You can use raisins if you prefer over the cranberries. You could add a little bit of shredded carrot to this. I think would be really good too. But this is just an alternative, you know, to some of your traditional side salads, side slaws. All right, I'm just gonna bring in my cling wrap here. I'm just gonna get this covered up for the time being. I'm gonna set this in the fridge for 30 minutes to an hour to get everything nice and saturated. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit of salt on top of this and a little bit of pepper. And now we're coming in with our salmon fillet. All right, we're heading on over to the stove. 1 stick of unsalted butter. All right, we're gonna add in 2 tablespoons of honey. Let's start mixing together. All right, and then with my garlic press here, put some of these in there. I'm using 4 cloves. Personally, I love garlic. You know, if it's not your favorite, feel free to use less. Got a seed in there, but that's okay. Mix this up. Wow, it smells so good. Got some finely chopped parsley here. And add about a tablespoon to this. All right. These are looking really good. Alrighty, we've got our butter garlic sauce here, our parsley and lemon. All this goodness on here too. It's gonna be a delicious flavor. This was so easy to make. This salmon was actually a gift from our neighbor. He went on a fishing trip and then he gifted us this filet, so we've been waiting to do something special with it, but that's why it's not as pink as some of the ones you see in the stores, because it's not dyed with anything. All right, I'm just gonna add a little bit more salt on top. I did use unsalted butter. A little bit of pepper. Alrighty, we're just gonna pop this in the oven at 400 degrees for about 10 minutes. Alrighty, y'all, we've had this in the fridge for about an hour, just everything soaking in. Now I'm just gonna add a little bit of diced bacon on top just to finish this off. This is gonna be so tasty. You could add, you know, the maple bacon if you'd like, candied bacon. I'm just doing some regular old bacon that I diced up. Toss this a little bit. Alrighty. There. Got our apples, those cranberries, our broccoli, got red onions, sunflower seeds, and of course our bacon. I think this is gonna be really, really tasty. And now my salmon is ready. I cooked this for 10 minutes because it was a thin piece of salmon at 400, but if your salmon was a little thicker, you might want to cook it for, 15 minutes. So just kind of gauge that for yourself. The internal temperature should be 145. Look how good that looks. Alrighty, I'm just gonna get myself a little piece here. Ugh, like butter, baby. Look at that. That right on top of my rice, next to my slaw. Oh, there we go. A little more butter on top. So I think I'm gonna start with a little bit of my slaw here. This is very, very good. Refreshing, sweet, light, super tasty. Okay. And now time for our salmon. Cheers, everyone. Great flavor with the butter, the garlic, the slight sweetness of the honey and the parsley, and that pineapple on the bottom just finishes it off with just a hint of sweetness and makes it really moist. This is a perfect summer meal, everyone. I hope you enjoy.